Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Jayalakshmi Ngangbum with the news. First, the top stories. 1 killed, 2 injured in police firing at Ukhrul. Some police personnel, including officers, along with arms taken hostage by protesters. 2 police vehicles torched. And for the first time in notice, Chief Minister Ibobi launches crime and criminal tracking network and system in Manipur. Now the news in detail. 1 person was reported killed and 2 others injured in police firing at Ukhrul today. On the other hand, the protesters have taken hostage about 4 or 5 police personnel, including at least 2 officers. The protesters have also snatched an unspecified number of arms from the police personnel. The incident happened during a mass anti-government protest launched by the United Naga Council in all Naga inhabited districts in Manipur, demanding removal of state forces and prohibitory orders under CRPC 144 from Ukhrul town. A large number of people came out in the streets at Tangkhul Nagalong Gandhi Chowk, Hundung Junction and Awongtang Junction at about 1 p.m. today. As prohibitory orders were enforced, police tried to stop and disperse the protesters. An intense confrontation ensued between the police and the protesters. In order to control and disperse the protesters, police resorted to firing tear gas shells and rubber bullets. As the protesters' resistance became more aggressive, police opened fire in the air. In the firing, a 29-year-old man identified as Ramka Singh from Twinem died. The other 2 injured persons have been identified as Raingam of Kachai village and Ahau of Thawai village. Following the casualties, protesters set on fire 1 police gypsy and bolero. Some policemen were also reportedly injured in stone pelting by the protesters. Meanwhile, police reinforcements have left Imphal for Ukhrul town. More details are awaited. For the first time in the notice, Chief Minister O. Ibobi today launched the crime and criminal tracking network and system in Manipur. The system opened at the Imphal West Police Headquarters will work for the district of Imphal East too. The system will be launched in other districts also soon. Besides, the Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam, Chief Secretary PC Lamkunga, DGP Sahid Ahmed and other top police officials were present at the launching ceremony. In connection with the occasion, Chief Minister Ibobi told the media persons that the system will be a great help in not only monitoring the unwanted incidents of crime, but also in taking up timely action. The system is very important in the modern days. The system is launched for the first time in the notice as a pilot project under the e-governance mission mode. He further said that efforts are on to keep the system at all 101 police stations in Manipur. Power supply will be made available at all the police stations 24 hours so that the system can be introduced at the police stations to improve the efficiency of police, Chief Minister Ibobi said.
East West, the pilot project is a launch anywhere police headquarters, police stations, police station 25 any crime incident the data store through e-governance, any incident by any FIR, any incident FIR, any senior officer at the internet,
MLA L. Dikomau has said the influence of new changes in the mind of the students, which has made them forget their duties, will leave a bad impact on the new generations. He said this at the first Freshers Meet of the Mao Youth Students Organization held at the Amity Hall, Adim Jati Siksha Ashram Complex. A large number of Mao students took part in the function. The MLA further said there are many changes in the education system of Manipur as compared to the past. There is a need to acquire new knowledge according to time. We should not try to be beyond our culture and traditions. He further said, we all should be well aware of our duties for our family and society. As part of the protest for implementation of ILP system in Manipur, members of Larigengbam Lekai Gram Panchayat and Merapaibis of the areas took out a torch rally last night. The protest started from Koirengay, marched to Larigengbam Lekai Yangdong and Sangakpam and finally converged at Koirengay. The protesters call upon the leaders to wake up and save the indigenous people of Manipur. Now the national and international news. Amid great expectations, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today embarked on a visit to Japan, which is expected to open new vistas in the bilateral ties and take the strategic and global partnership to a higher level. Prime Minister of Japan Shinzo Abe, in a special gesture, flew down to Kyoto to receive Modi, who is in his first bilateral foreign sojourn outside South Asia. Before leaving for Japan, Modi expressed confidence that his visit would open a new chapter in bilateral relations and give a boost to their defense and security cooperation. He hoped the trip will take our strategic and global partnership to the next higher level, Modi said. He termed Japan a key regional and global partner for India. In response to the first quarter growth figures being the highest it has been in 2.5 years, former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram has said that the results are in line with the Congress stand that the decline in growth has ended in their term. According to the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, the Indian economy registered a GDP growth of 5.7% in the April-June quarter of 2014-15. The Indian economy registered its highest growth in 9 quarters this financial year. According to the data released on Friday, the GDP rose from 4.6% in the last quarter and 4.7% year-on-year. This turnaround in the economy will be good news for the Narendra Modi government, which has promised rapid development. The manufacturing sector recorded a growth of 3.5% in the first quarter of 2014-15 as against a contraction of 1.2% in quarter 1 2013-14. The highest growth rate during quarter 1 2014-15 was recorded by financial services sector at 10.4%, followed by electricity, gas and water supply at 10.2%. Noted historian Bipin Chandra died today at his residence after prolonged illness. He was 86. A Padma Bhushan awardee, Chandra had done multiple roles including that of chairperson of the Center for Historical Studies, Jawaharlal Nehru University, member of the University Grants Commission UGC and the chairman of the National Book Trust. Amid Pakistan Army's mediation efforts, protesters have stepped up pressure on the embattled government with cleric Tahir-ul-Qadri setting yet another deadline of 24 hours for Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif to quit. In a late-night development, Qadri's camp was visited by a delegation of Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf led by Vice Chairman Shah Mahmood Qureshi, who convinced the Pakistan Awami Tehreek chief to delay his next movement. Aam Aadmi Party leader Kumar Vishwas on Saturday claimed that a BJP member had offered that he would be made the Chief Minister of Delhi if he joined the Saffron Party to help it form government. On August 19th, a BJP MP who happens to be a good friend visited me along with other party leaders. During talks, he made an offer that I switch to BJP and in return, I would be made the Chief Minister and that the higher-ups were aware of the move. The BJP MP said if I agreed with his proposal, he would take me to his senior leaders. I humbly declined it, Biswas said. Meanwhile, BJP has rubbished all claims saying Kumar Vishwas should name the person from BJP who had approached him. Even the Congress party reacted saying AAP members do not tell truth, but BJP should tell the truth. Austria authorities have decided to turn Adolf Hitler's home located in the Upper Austria town of Brno am Inn into a museum called as House of Responsibility, which would be dedicated to his crimes against humanity committed during the Third Reich. The two-story Hitler house is in the center of Brno am Inn on Austria's border with Germany. It has been empty for the past 2 years, but politicians have argued bitterly about its fate for decades. Critics insisted that demolition was the only way of dispelling the stigma attached to the building, The Independent reported. Now the top stories once again. 1 killed, 2 injured in police firing at Ukhrul. Some police personnel, including officers, along with arms taken hostage by protesters. 2 police vehicles torched. And for the first time in notice, Chief Minister Ibobi launches crime and criminal tracking network and system in Manipur. That's all for today, and thanks for joining us.